Child's pose. Sculpt, 45 minutes. So for any of my friends out there that might have tender shoulders, go ahead and take your elbows out wide and bring your index fingers and your thumbs together like a diamond shape on the mat. That'll just help you to soften that shoulder space. Especially if you're doing lots of vinyasa classes, lots of chaturanga dandasanas, those can take tolls on the shoulders. So just let those elbows come out wide. And if that's not a problem for you, lengthen your palms forward, get a nice long stretch, feel your side bodies open up. Breathe in and out of your nose, start to just ground down and be present. Let go of your to-do list, let go of anything else. Just give yourselves your full attention for just this 45-minute period right here, right now. Deepen your breath, full, nice long breath in through the nose, and out through the nose. Empty that breath out. 2 more times, full breath in, fill up your belly, pull oxygen into your brain. And through the sinuses, exhale it all out. 1 more time, full breath in. And exhale, side out. Press into your palms, inhale for tabletop pose. All fours with the neutral spine, knees now come under the hips. Press your fingers and the knuckles into the mat. Start with cats and cows to warm up the spine. Inhale, cow pose, dip belly down, peel your heart space forward. And exhale, cat, round your spine, press the earth away, tuck your chin, stretch the back of your neck. Move with breath. Let your breath be your guide. Try to keep your arms straight. You can keep a small pocket of air in the elbows. Really getting the fluid to start lubricating each vertebra. Maybe you sway side body stretches, swaying hips out. Start to warm up the side bodies, being very gentle. And take anything here if you want to tuck your toes, stretch your feet. Maybe you make circles. You can also do some wrist therapy and flip your palms or point your fingertips to the outside edges of your space while making circles. It's all up to you. Take about 2 more cycles of breath right here. Take what you need in your movement. And when you're ready, let's land back into tabletop pose. Nice long spine. Start to engage the core already. Navel squeezing in and up towards your back. Extend your right leg long. We're not stacking hips. We're just keeping the hips both nice and level, pointed at the ground. Now bend your heel towards your glutes so your toes face the sky, and then extend your leg again. So it's just a squeeze and a lengthen. A squeeze and a lengthen. You can feel your quads stretch as you squeeze and your hamstring lengthen as you extend your leg. Trying to keep your knee up in line with your hip. And be strong and solid for the rest of your body, almost like it doesn't move, just that leg is turning on. Just do 3 more of these, and then we'll stop with your toes to the sky in 2. And 1, point to the sky, really point your toes and squeeze your right butt cheek as you reach your hamstring and your toes straight up. We're not here for too much longer. It's a little warm up right into the glute hamstring. You're still squeezing your belly button in and up. Just 4 more. 3, point your toes up, hold it up in 2. And 1, really squeeze your right butt cheek, hold for 4. Long leg in 3, 2, and 1. Lengthen your leg. Take it across the midline to the left side of your body. Tap your toe, take a breath in, get long in the right side. As you exhale, squeeze your knee all the way to the outside edge of your tricep. I'll show you that from the front. Inhale, lengthen your leg, take it across the midline. Exhale, squeeze all the way up like a hydrant. Tap your tricep. Take it back with your breath. Squeeze, lengthen, squeeze. Just a few more times right here. Try to keep your left hip in line, stacked over your knee and in line with your shoulder. So the only thing really moving is that leg. 3 more. Last 2. Tabletop and 1. Take it back. Nice. Let's go to the left leg now. Take it nice and long. Level hips to the ground. Point your toes to the sky. Let's start to squeeze it up. I think I skipped the lengthening and the flexing, so we'll go there in just a moment. We're gonna get it. Fire up the left butt cheek. 4 more. 3 more. Last 2. Long leg in 1. Lengthen and squeeze. Squeeze, and actually warming it up with the toes pointed to the sky first kind of already lets you get more of a sense into that, the glute max. Lengthen and squeeze. Just 4. Last 3. Hold it out long in 2. And 1, hold it out long. Now take it across to the right side and squeeze all the way up and out. Take it across and squeeze. Breathe as you lengthen, squeeze as you exhale. Keep your neck long, your spine long. Right side body stays really engaged. 4 more, fill it in their side body muscles, the obliques. 3, tabletop in 2. And 1, tabletop pulse, tuck your toes, breath in, hovered knees, breath out. Press into your palms, the knuckles, hover your knees 1 inch off the ground. Keep a nice long spine for your tabletop. Engage your core. Hold right here and hold for 8, 7, 6, down dog in 5, last 4, keep your spine long, 3, down dog in 2, and 1, down dog, press it up, press it back, pedal it out. Spin your biceps forward, your triceps back, frame your ears with your arms. You can find some stillness when you're ready. Let's take a big breath in through your nose, lift your hips and heels up to the sky. Big open mouth exhale, melt your heels down low. Soften your knees, look forward, take a breath in. Ragdoll pose, breath out, step forward. Feet hips width distance apart, getting long in the spine. Breathing into the hamstrings, let your neck go, soften it. Maybe you take a bind. You can sway, or you can stay still. Just 1 more breath in. Exhale, release your palms to the mat. Bent knees, rounded spine. Inhale, Tadasana. Roll to the top to standing and circle sweep your arms all the way up overhead. Nice job, friends. Full breath in. And exhale, side body stretch over to your right side. Send your hips to the left. Inhale through center. Exhale, other side, left. Inhale through center. Exhale, a back bend of your choice. You can pull your elbows out, or maybe it's supported. First time here, lift from your heart, core is tight. Inhale, back up to Tadasana. Exhale, forward, fold in half. Halfway lift, breathe in, get engaged in your core, parallel your torso to the ground, soft knees, slight bend, full breath in. High plank, breath out, step it back. Palms are under your shoulders, really press the knuckles down. Cool, so mountain climbers, first round, you can go slower, you can go fast, it's knees to chest. Keep your spine long no matter what you do. You can take it knee to chest, or you can take it across to your opposite arm. To get what you need out of your practice, some of you might want more cardio, go faster. Some of you just might want some more mindful movement. You can take it slow. Just go for 8, 7, last 6, just 5, down dog in 4, 3, 2, 1, downward facing dog. Inhale, soften your knees, look forward. Exhale, move to the top of your space. Halfway lift, inhale. Forward fold, let it go. Inhale, rise, Tadasana. And exhale, side body stretch again to the right. Inhale through center. Exhale to your left. Stretch far over, you got it. Inhale, Tadasana. Exhale, back bend, lift from your heart, soft shoulders. Inhale, Tadasana. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, breath in, get long. Exhale, high plank hold. Heels high over the toes. Really press the earth away. Inflate the space in between your shoulder blades like a balloon. Wrap your shoulder blades to the outside edges of your armpits. We'll go for our first chaturanga. Inhale, shift slightly forward. Exhale, lower part way down. Hug your elbows back. You can always drop to the knees here. Tops of toes. Inhale, upward facing dog. Straighter arms. Peel your heart forward. Breath in. Downward facing dog. Breath out. Nice work, friends. Inhale, soften knees, look forward. Exhale, move to the top of your space. Halfway lift, inhale. Forward fold, let it go. Nice. Inhale, rise all the way up to mountain Tadasana. Exhale, hands can come down by your side. We've got a little cardio burst, some jumping jacks for you. We'll start right here. It's out, in, in. Now, if you want to go slower, you can just do one side at a time. This is your practice. Remember to get out of it what you want. Nice. Keep going. We'll turn these into Smurf jacks. It's cactus arms and slightly bent knees in 4, 3, 2, 1. Cactus arms, it's in, out, elbows touch. Bring the muscles towards one another. Soften your ankles. Elbows up at shoulder height. You've got the variations as well. 8 more. 6. Last 4, 3, 2, chair pose and 1. Sit nice and low. Inhale, chair, hips down. Heart high. Take a breath in. And exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Take your left foot behind you and cross the midline for curtsy squats. Take it low, lift, lower, lift. So the back knee goes down to a hover and then raises up. Keep your spine long. If you want, you can use the arms to press. 4 more. 3. We'll do a lateral leg lift in 2, lifting that left leg in 1. Come through center, lift, lower, lift, and lower. Kick it out. Right side body stays on. Kick through your heels so toes are flexed. You can even point them down. You got it. Last 4, 3, just 2. Pause it low in 1. Curtsy squat, other side, left foot back. Take it across the midline, knee low, lift, low, lift. Exhale as you rise on the engagement. 4 more. 3, lateral leg lifts in 2, and 1. Take it out and down, lift. Point the toes down, you got it. Just 8 more. 6. Last 4, friends. 3. Last 2, let's squat through center in 1. Feet hips width, take it low, lift, lift. Press through your heels. Squeeze your butt as you rise. Core is engaged. Do some work in your body. Lift. 4 more. 3. Mountain pose in 2 and 1. Inhale, Tadasana. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Find high plank, exhale. Nice. High plank hold. Just hold for 8, 7, all the way down in 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees, chin, and chest lower to the mat. Untuck your toes. Find your cactus arms. It's like cobra lifts or superhumans. Take a breath in. As you exhale, lift your feet. Squeeze your elbows back. Inhale, lengthen your arms. Exhale, lift.
Breathe, lift. Squeeze your elbows back, feel your glutes engaged, press your belly into the ground. Point through your toes. Try to lift your thighs a little bit higher, working the posterior chain right here. Keep your neck long, gaze past the nose. 4 more. 3. Hold it out long in 2. Stay up and lifted in 1. Reach your arms out and hold like you're flying. Thumbs face up. Can you lift your thighs a little higher? Hold for 4. 3, release in 2, and 1. Woo! You can use your forearms as a pillow if you want for your forehead. Shimmy your hips side to side or windshield wiper your knees. Froggy glute lifts. Take your knees out wide like child's pose. Bring your big toes to touch. We're gonna use butt strength right here. Pointing toes to sky. Take a breath in, neck is released. Exhale, squeeze and lift. So lower, lift. Breathe, exhale. Still lighting up the back. Really lighting up glutes and hamstrings. Toes reach for the sky. Try to let your neck be soft as your forehead rests into the ground or your arms. Use the glutes to squeeze. Try to lift your hamstrings, your quads rather, off the earth. 4 more. Last 3. Last 2. And 1. Whew, lengthen it out long. Maybe you shimmy side to side. Nice. Press yourself up to tabletop. Okay, we have some push-ups. So arms are under your shoulders. If you want to take them from your toes, you can. We'll lower and lift. Get your spine long. Press. Or from the toes, press. Press. So elbows go about 45 degrees back. They're not hugging right in, but they're out just a little bit to the sides. Yeah, keep your neck long. Avoid hunching in the shoulders. Really reach for the crown of your head forward, Paul. You got it. Yes, friends, 8 more. Glad you're here, Dean. 7. Last 6. Just 5. To your knees in 4. Grabbing our weights, last 3. Almost there, 2. Stay engaged and with it, last 1. Knees down. Woo. Grab your weights. Cool. We've got some cactus arm presses. I know you love these. Breath in, elbows in line with shoulders. Breath out, press up. Maybe they tap. Lower to that shoulder level and press. Breathe. Press. Make sure your knees are under your hips. Hips are under your shoulders. Be nice and slow as you take it out wide and engaged as you press. Use your breath. If you want, you can do this no weights, or you can switch out for lighter or heavier. It's up to you. Press it up. Yeah, Elizabeth. Last 8. Just 6 more. Take your time. Pull your core in and up. 4 to go. 3. We're going to pulse it right through the middle and 2. So the middle of this movement and 1. Just right through center. Small press, just straight up and down. Elbows stay out wide. Heart is open. 4 more. Last 3. Can you feel this, friends? I can. 2 more. Weights down and 1. Woo, take them to your side. Wide arm push-ups this time. So those cactus arms, we're going to stay with those from your knees or toes. Lower, lift. Press to lift. Elbows go out wide. You can always take from the knees right here. Keep your spine long. If you're looking underneath you, you're rounding into your spine and crunching into your back and neck, so keep it long. Core engaged. Yes, you got it. Nice, Hong Lian. Amazing. Keep your navel engaged, so hips and shoulders in line. 4 more. Last 3. Down dog in 2. You can go to your knees first. In 1. Make your way to your downward facing dog. Get long. Take a full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, soften your knees, look forward. Exhale, move to the top of your space. Halfway lift, breath in. Forward fold, breath out. Grab either your light or heavy weights for chair pose. Inhale, weights to shoulders. weights to sky. Sitting back and down into your heels. Squeeze your glutes overhead. You got it. Take your feet out hips width distance. We're going to add on a little bit of work here. Bring your weights to your shoulders. So it's that squat, press, squat, press, lower, press, breathe, exhale. So elbows go forward. They stay in line with shoulders and you press it up. You got it. Press, breathe. Nice work, friends. Last 8, 7, chair poses strong, 6, 5, sit that booty back, 4, last 3, keep with the squats in 2, weights by your side in 1, keep with the squats, it's lift, lower, lift, lower, press, get long, woo, squeeze your butt. These are suitcase squats. Keep your heart high, keep your core engaged, protect your back, you got it, 8 to go, 7 more, last 6, just 4, hands to heart in 3, one leg mountain 2, right foot as your base in 1, woo. Left leg lifts, take a breath in, crescent lunge, step your foot back, front knee and ankle stack, back heels nice and high, engage your inner thighs together, hinge slightly forward for narrow rows, weights face in, breath in, exhale, hug your elbows behind you, and lower, lift, breathe, lift, breathe. You can always bring a knee here to the ground. If you want more, hover in airplane pose. You got it. Hips stay level. 4 more. Nice work, friends. Last 3. Just 2. And 1, hands to heart. Double lunge that back knee. So you're hovering just an inch or so off of the ground, yeah? Make sure your knee and hip are stacked. Same, 90-degree bends. Take your weights out to 90 degrees. Lower, lift, lower, and lift. Back heel stays high. Shoulders roll down your back. So you can hold or you can work the arms down, up. Breathe, exhale. A little bicep curl with your crescent, dip lunge. As you move or hold it low, I want you to think, are my hips level? My inner thighs squeezing, engaging, scissoring towards one another. Nice job. 4 more to go. Last 3. Hands to heart in 2. And 1, hands to heart, breath in. Warrior 2, breath out. Spin your back heel so it's parallel with the short edge of your mat. Front knee and ankle stay forward. Nice work, friends. All right, let's take your weights, cactus arms. Let's go with the cactus arms. We're doing them today, yeah? Take a breath in and lower so you're paralleling your arms to the earth. And exhale, squeeze them up. Nice and slow, lower and lift. Lower and lift. Shimmy into your stance. Use your core as a strong center base in the midline. It's home base. When home is strong, what you do out in the world is strong too. 4 more. Last 3. Last 2. Hands to heart. And 1. Nice. Parallel both feet to the short edge of your mat. It's star. Take a breath. And exhale, horse, heels in, toes out, get low. Woo. Nice job, friends. Take your weights, elbows into your side. This is wide arm bicep curl with the squat. So lower and lift. Lower and lift. Knees go out wide and they rise. Weights go out wide and they rise. Breathe. Press the earth away. Are your shoulders stacked over your hips? If you're bowing forward, pull back in line. Squeeze your legs behind you. Get that strong engagement. Nice job. Can you hug your elbows into your torso? Keep them locked there like super glue. Take your time, shoulders down back. Just 8 more. Last 7. Woo, 6. 4 to go. Last 3. Hold your squat low in 2. We're gonna pulse the arms in 1. Take it low, pulse, pulse, pulse. Woo! You got it. Squeeze your legs back. Open the inner thighs. 8, yes, pulse. 7, 6, just 5. Hands in 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands to heart. Warrior 2, back to the front, over the right leg, front arm straight to the sky. Take a breath. Exhale, low lunge, weights to shoulders, pivot forward, step it back, high plank. Mountain climbers, go, knee to chest. Fast or slow, make it yours, friends, your practice. Just 8, 7, 6, to your knees in 5, you've got it. 4, 3, 2, to your knees in 1. Woo! 1 round of nail row push-ups or regular push-ups from your knees or toes. It's lower. Press. Press, spine long. Woo! Elbows go out about 45 degrees. Avoid the crunch in the neck. Look at the top of your space. Hi, Elizabeth, doing great. Woo! 8 more. 7, 6, 5, to your back in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Knees down, come to the back, all the way to your back. We've got a little core work, elbows out wide. Apart, knees over hips, flex your toes, yogi bites, breath in. Next, exhale, twist elbow to opposite knee, extend a leg. Center, twist the other side on your exhale. You can go fast or slow. Try to get your elbow up to your knee. We don't want the knee to pass the midline there. Keep it stacked over your hip. Flex your toes. Head is heavy in your hands. 8 more. 7, 6. Last 5. 4, 3, 2. Hold one leg out, hold one leg out, hover, pulse that leg. Pulse, pulse, try to get your elbow up to your knee. 4, 3, other side in 2, 1. Switch sides, extend that leg, pulse it up, flex your toes. Last 4, knees to chest in 3, 2, 1. Woo, knees to chest, maybe you rock side to side. Full breath in, full breath out. Grab behind your thighs, rock and roll a few times. We're gonna come up to our knees and grab our heavy weights. Nice, heavy weights in hand. Knees over, under hips, hips under shoulders. 1 or both weights or no weights, light weights, whatever you want. Take them up, tricep extensions. Take it low and press. Low, press it straight up. Check in with your elbows. If they're out in a wide, squeeze them in. You want to hug and frame your ears here. Core engaged. Neck long. Can you squeeze your butt cheeks? Let your quads and hamstrings fire up as they're stationary. 8 to go. Lift your ribs a little higher off of your hips. Pull your navel in and up. Last 4. Last 3. Last 2, last 1, weights down. Nice job, friends. If you want a chaturanga right here, take it, otherwise downward facing dog. Inhale, your upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Big breath in, big breath out. Inhale, soften your knees, look forward. Exhale, move to the top of your space. Halfway lift, breath in. Forward fold, breath out. Grab your light weights or your heavy weights. Inhale, chair, weights to shoulders, weights to sky. Sit nice and low in your chair. Bring your weights down by your hips. Roll your shoulders down your back. Hug your elbows up. Tricep kickback. Sit low. Take a breath in. As you exhale, press it back. Breath, press, breathe, press. Squeeze it straight back. So keep your elbows behind you and lock them in place up high. Sit a little lower. Inner thighs engaged. Neck long. 8 more. 7, 6, 5, just 4. Pulse it back in 3, in 2. Weight space the back wall. In 1, tail stick back. Press, press, press. Sit deep, press. Squeeze your butt. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Hands to heart in 2. And 1. Whew, hands to heart. Yes, take your feet hips width. Weights to shoulders. We've got Scott press. Scott press. You know what I'm saying. If you've got a Scott friend, now you can tell them they're a Scott press. Lower and press. Lower, press. Breathe. Elbows forward. Keep your elbows at shoulder height. 9 job, friends. 8 to go. 6. Last 4. Hands to heart in 3. In 2. One leg mountain in 1. Hands to heart. Lift your right leg. Full breath in. Crescent lunge. Step it back. Woo, I'm getting wobbly. Narrow rows, round 2. Hinge forward. Weights hang. Breath in. Exhale, your elbows go high. Lower, lift, lower, lift. Breathe, breathe. Option to hover in airplane pose or take your knee down. Neck stays long. Keep your heel high. Can you hinge a little forward, a little more? Paralleling your front leg to the earth if your heel's up, if your knee's up. 8 to go. Last 7, 6, double lunge in 5, hands to heart in 4, 3, we'll set it up in 2, 1, hands to heart, get double lunge right here. Hammer girls, elbows hug in, take it down, lift, lower, lift. If you prefer, you can just hold them at 90, or you can bring them to your heart instead, elbows out wide. Make this yours. The pulse is optional too. You can hold it low if you want. Nice and slow. Last 8. Woo, 7, 6. Just 5 to go. 4. Last 3. 2. Hands to heart in 1. Nice. Full breath in. Warrior 2, breath out. Now your left knee is over your ankle. Okay, let's rotate your weights down. Hold them out. Keep your elbows soft. Keep them arms long. Squeeze back with your arms. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Weights in line with shoulders. You can always put the weights down if you want. We won't be here for long. Last 4, 3, weights hanging low in 2 and 1. Woo! Face them up. Take a breath in. Then exhale. It's a lift. Bend the elbows. Lower, lift, lower, lift. Serve up your lunge tray. Down, up. 8 to go. Last 7. Can you deepen your lunge in your legs? Last 4, 3. Rotator cuffs in 2. Elbows into your sides in 1. Woo. Elbows in, weights face up. Inhale, one palm on top of other. Exhale, squeeze it back. If you want to add on some leg movement, you sure can. Or hold it still and make your left quad fire. Make sure you're flipping which palm comes on top every time. Switch them out. Elbows into your ribs. 4 to go. Lubricating the scaffolding around the rotator cuffs. Last 2. Hands to heart in 1. Woo! Horse pose, parallel, or yeah, heels and toes out. We're skipping start. Take it nice and low. Elbows out wide. Let's pulse right here. Lift and lower at the legs. Hug your legs back. Shoulders over hips. Find some rest as you lift, knowing the length of your spine is getting long, creating space. Side bodies too. Woo! Just 4 to go, friends. Hold it low in 3. That nice deep squat in 2. And 1, take it low. Okay, cactus arms, but parallel to the ground. It's a wide row. Squeeze it back and reach. Squeeze, hold your legs low if you can. Squeeze, breathe. Whoo, I'm sweating. 8 to go. Last 6. Hands to heart in 5. Almost there, last 4. 3, 2, and 1. Woo, hands to heart. Yes, open up warrior 2 over that left leg. Front arm to the sky, full breath. Exhale, shoulders. Low lunge. High plank. Last round of mountain climbers. If you want fast or slow, take it. It's yours. Woo! Just 8, 7, last 6, just 5, last 4, 3, down dog in 2, and 1. Yes, down dog. Take a full breath in. Let a full breath go. Inhale, soften your knees, look forward. Exhale, travel through to the top of your space. Take a seat. Grab your heavy weights by your hips and lower all the way down. Woo! We've got some bridge work with the weights, and then we'll stretch and we're out. All right. So bridge, feet or hips with distance, palms long by your side, but have your weights in grabbing distance. Shoulders down your back. As you inhale, lift your heart. This will stretch your core. Back of head stays in the mat. If you need to look at this shape, sit up to look so you don't look around. That'll injure your neck. Keep your gaze at the sky. Walk your feet into touch. Grab your light weights. Hold them over your wrists. Elbows out wide like cactus. Extend your right leg to the sky for 1 leg bridge. Lift and lower your hips straight up and down right here. If you want to press those weights up as you lift the leg, go ahead. So you're really using the left quad and hamstring to press. Press your right toes straight up to the sky. Lift. Working the left leg. Last 8, engage your core. Last 7, 6, 5, last 4, 3, hips lift and lower, 2, right foot down in 1. Bring your elbows out wide, right foot down, keep your hips high. Lift your left leg to the sky, point your toes, start to lift and lower your hips right here. Lower, lift, squeeze your right butt cheek. Add on the weights if you want, chest press. Weights above the heart, the chest, not the face. Toes to the sky. 8 to go, squeeze the butt cheek. 6, lift your hips a little higher. Woo! Last 4, 3, left foot down in 2, and 1. Woo! Bring your hips down, bring your weights to your hips, walk your heels 1 inch forward, lift your toes, press into your heels, lift your hips back up. Toes stay up, lift and lower your hips up and down. The exhale breath comes on the exertion when you lift. Having the weights on your hips just gives you that little extra something special. You can always do it without weights. Squeeze both glutes, lift a little higher, really engage, flex the toes back. 8 to go. Last 6, just 5, 4, 3, lower down in 2, and 1. Woo! Take the weights out to the side. Hug your knees into your chest. Nice, friends. Gently rock side to side. Awesome. All right, grab behind your thighs, start to rock and roll the length of your spine a few times. We're gonna cross our ankles and come to downward facing dog so we can stretch our legs, and then we'll come to our back again. So make your way to down dog. Inhale your right heel to the sky, get long, take a breath. And exhale, low lunge, step your foot through between your hands. Straighten your front leg, you can tent up on your fingers. Keep your hips level, pyramid pose. Stretch into that right hamstring and into the left calf. Hamstring, quad two. You can shift back and forth, you can stay. Maybe you hover your front toes, it's up to you. Make sure your spine is long and your hips are level. And at any point you decide, you can start to fold over your leg if you want. Breathe deep. Just a couple more cycles of breath. One more breath in, breathe into the hamstring. On your exhale, straighten or bend your back knee down and bend your front knee so you've got 90-degree legs. We're gonna straighten through the front heel for half splits. So back hip is over the knee and your hips are level. You can use your palms if you have blocks. You can even, if you feel stable on your weights, use your weights here so you can stay upright with more of a long spine. Flex your toes towards your heart. Breathe more into that hamstring, a little into the glutes even, and get a deep stretch. Two more cycles of breath. Your next inhale, gently shift forward on your front toes. Exhale to tuck your back toes. Step it back to downward facing dog. If you want to stretch out your right leg, you can. We'll meet in down dog. Inhale your left leg to the sky. Exhale, low lunge, step through. Straighten your front leg as you breathe in and stretch into your hamstring. All the variations are here for you. Lift your front toes, lift your back heel, whatever you want. Try to scissor your hips together and breathe into your long legs. Folding round when you feel like you're settling in. Small pocket of air behind your knee. Take one more breath in. And on your exhale, bend both of your knees, back knee comes to the ground. Extend your front heel forward for half splits. Hips are level, right hip and knee are lined up. And just breathe right here with flexed toes, a little more hamstring love. Can you hinge your torso forward like you're diving forward just a little bit? Reach through the crown of your head. Take one more breath in. One more breath out. Gently inhale, shift forward to your front toes. Lift your back knee, spine downward facing dog. Nice job, friends. As you inhale, bring the knees both to the earth. Shimmy your hips to one side, extend your legs long, seated forward fold. Sit bones down, toes flex back, take a full breath in. Exhale, fold over your legs. Keep them bent if you want to keep them bent. Just take a few rounds of breath right here. If you're on the playlist, we are beyond now. We're at some heavy metal Aussie. So one more cycle of breath into the legs. Use your inhale to press into your palms, bring your torso up. Feel free to sit crisscross applesauce if you'd like. Let's shake out our arms. And reach your arms up with a breath in. As you exhale, tap the tops of your shoulders with your fingertips. Maybe you take your left arm to your right elbow and give yourself a little bit of a deeper stretch. Core engaged, side, body, and spine nice and long. And let your ribs expand and soften with your inhale. Engage and get longer exhale. And switch sides. Really pull back if that's accessible for you. Stretch, hug it in so your arms long, your elbows high. Side bodies have some room. One more full breath in. One more full breath out. And shake it out, release one more time. Some more organic feel-good movement. When you're ready, extend your legs long, lower to your back, all the way down. Hug your knees into your chest. Start to rock side to side. Add on happy baby if you want, or legs up the wall. Legs up the wall to stay for a few moments, or happy baby getting a little more action, some rocking motion. Nice. Hug your knees together. Release them to the left side for a supine twist. Shoulders into the mat, both of them, especially the right shoulder. Keep your gaze at the sky or look over your right shoulders. Breathe with a little gentle twist at the end of your practice. It's a couple of cycles of breath. If you have the time to stay, we've got the other side in a moment, and then a 2-minute Shavasana. And take one more inhale on this side. Stay for that exhale breath. Use your next inhale to hug your knees back into your chest. Nice long spine on the mat. Hug it in and then release. Knees stack over to the right. Left shoulder in the ground. Look up or look over your left side. Breathe right here. Twisting brings out the organs and brings fresh hydration and nutrients to the spine and the organs. Let's take one more nice long soothing breath in through the nose. Cleansing exhale breath out the nose. As you inhale, draw your knees in the chest, gazes at the sky. Maybe your eyes are closed already. Hug everything in. Get into a small ball. Last breath in. Shavasana, breath out. Lengthen your body. Get long, take up space, and give yourselves just a few moments of silence, of stillness. I will move you on. Have trust in that. If you can stay, take this time. It's really important and key to your holistic health. Unclench your jaw. Some space in between your teeth. Soften your brow. Notice if you're able to feel that comfort and stillness as you stay, or do you start feeling agitated and fidgety right away? It's just something to take note of in your body and yourself. We haven't been in Shavasana for long. How do you let yourself rest, which taps into the parasympathetic nervous system, which feeds into the health of what makes you you. Let's take a few more rounds of breath. Noticing the rise and fall of your heartbeat as your belly softens and expands and contracts with the breath. Put a slight constriction to the back of your throat, making your breath a little more audible. You've got the firepower to back it up after a practice like that. Taking one more breath in, nice, long, and slow. You can open your mouth, part your lips, sigh your breath out. If you're ready to move on, slow movements, start to wiggle fingers and toes. Maybe you take a good morning stretch and reach your arms long overhead, point your toes, feel length in your whole body. An option to roll to your right side. If you happen to be pregnant, maybe you go to the left side. It just depends on how you're feeling. Gently, softly make your way up to a seat, eyes still heavy. Get comfortable, grounded in the sit bones, spine as long. I bring my hands up to my heart. So thank you for being here, for sharing in this time, and for working on you. Hands up to my third eye center, the space in between the brow, the space of bliss and enlightenment, with a friendly reminder to smile, to breathe, and to go slowly. Namaste. Thank you.